very much, Arid, and thank you viewers for joining us. And for those of you watching for the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Nkoyo Veronica Ifrete. I'm also known as Nikki the HR Agony Aunt, and I'd love to share with you today tips, advice, and even industry secrets from an HR perspective that can help move your business or career forward. Now, we're going to talk about a common phenomenon that happens here in our great continent. And this is when you've been promised a mouth-watering job from a relative or a friend, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 10 years has passed since this promise has been made. What do you do in this situation? I'll tell you what, but I'd like to share with you the question that inspired this segment, and I'll read it out. Now, what I have is, Dear Nikki, I've had a few interview invites over the last year, but I've turned them down because my uncle promised to get me a job in an oil firm. Now, this was in 2013, and my friends say I'm making a fool of myself. I'm not ready to start one kobo job and not be available when my dream job arrives. What do you think I should do? Well, dear lady, I'll share what I told her that I know will help you if you're in the same predicament. Now, first, have you proven yourself to the individual that is referring you or wants to refer you? And what I mean is that it is one thing for someone to say, I have a job for you. It's another thing for the person to be convinced that you can actually do the job. So show them that you have the right skills and experience. And if you don't, it might be time to start filling up your CV by 1, going for training, whether online or off, and then as well, getting some work experience, maybe even an internship that allows you to learn, but lets you be available when the dream job arrives, okay? Now next, accept that there is a 50-50 probability of this job happening. And I'll tell you why I'm saying this. There's something about accepting reality that relaxes a person to make the right decision for themselves. It may happen, it may not happen, and there's nothing wrong with the job not occurring. It will allow you to look at the bigger picture and maybe start exploring opportunities that you were otherwise blind to because of your single-minded focus, okay? Now next, do not take it personal if the job never materializes. Whether the person has promised you the earth, moon, and the sun and is not delivering, or is not ready to take a personal risk by referring you, or has just changed their mind, it says nothing about you as an individual. It may say something about your skills or experience, and you can work on that, but don't take it to heart. Keep your relation with that person open and friendly so that even if they can recommend you to somebody else, it will happen, all right? And then finally, I want to talk about this issue of you not wanting to take up kobo opportunities. Some kobo jobs have led to great opportunities, and I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine was working as a part-time receptionist when she was a trained engineer in an office. And one day the CEO was walking past and decided to have a conversation with her and realized that she was a trained engineer. He took her out of this part-time receptionist work and put her in place where she was supposed to be, and now she's commanding a lot of money on a monthly basis. And this started from a kobo opportunity, okay? Now, we've gone through a lot of things right now, but I'll tell you in conclusion, referrals will happen. Your network might be good and great for you, but the network alone cannot get you that dream job. If you do not have the right skills and experience, pad up your CV with those skills and competencies. And at the same time, if the dream job does not materialize, don't take it to heart. Simply open up your horizons to new opportunities, and you never know. The so-called kobo internship job that was offered to you could lead to something great down the road. Now, I'll say this. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, your business or career, it's in your hands. I know you have what it takes to make it a success. Have a great day. Goodbye, everybody.